Let's talk a little bit about cyberbullying. This is something that's very common that happens. We need to talk about it because the more we see students, especially 4th and 5th graders that have cell phones, the more incidences we're seeing of this type of behavior that's happening. So I want to talk to you about what it looks like and how you can prevent finding yourself in a situation where you could possibly be involved in cyberbullying, because I have seen good students get caught up in a situation that they were in and they had a hard time getting out of it. Okay, some of it happens with group chat situations, so where students get caught up in a group chat, and sometimes it'll start off just like regular, talking and laughing back and forth.
It starts getting mean.
Yes, but then it starts to get mean. Sometimes people will send screenshots of somebody else and they'll start making fun of someone, or they'll say mean things about somebody. And then that continues. And then before you know it, you have this cyberbullying situation that kind of is spiraling out of control. And so even if you are not the one saying mean things, if you're like throwing out popcorn emojis and encouraging this type of behavior, then that can make you associated with that and almost make you just as guilty in that time. You find yourself in a situation where you're in a group chat and the comments get really, really mean. You need to remove yourself from that so that you're not associated with it. Let your parents know when that is going on so that they can help you deal with that situation. A lot of times people get real brave on what they're saying through their messaging, but then whenever they're in person and they have to own up to those behaviors, they're not so brave. Okay, careful of the things that you're posting or commenting. And a good rule of thumb is if you would not be comfortable with your parents seeing that, me seeing that, or the principal or assistant principal seeing that, then maybe don't press send. You don't want to find yourself looped into those situations. So the next thing we're going to talk about is online gaming. I want you to just raise your hand if you play or have played Roblox, and I want to count how many hands are up because it's been a lot in every class. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We've had 22 in here. Each class that I've gone in so far, there's in the majority of the class has played Roblox or is currently playing Roblox. It's really one of the most common ones that I'm seeing right now. Are there a lot of violent, inappropriate things on Roblox?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, there are. You know how I know?
Because you used to play it.
Because I am also on Roblox. Okay. A few weeks ago, I decided, because this is something that I'm hearing a lot about, that I'm going to sign up for Roblox as your school counselor to see what you're seeing and hearing. And ooh, have I seen and heard some things. Okay? When I go into Roblox, I'm not in there to just like play the game. I might look like I'm playing the game. I'm walking around. I'm there to observe. I'm not communicating with anyone. I'm not friending anyone. I'm simply there to see what it's all about, what you're seeing, what you're hearing. So that because I'm also seeing lately that it's kind of influencing the behavior of kids here at school. When you spend a large amount of your time in that world and you're hearing those inappropriate things, violent things, frustrating things, you're spending a lot of time at that level 3 or 4 on the emotion scale that we've talked about. Really frustrated over little things because you're used to kind of flying off the handle of people on these games or hearing them do that to you. And so then we hear that people are coming to school and repeating some of the things that they're hearing on those games. Is that okay to do? No, not at all. So another thing is that when we spend a significant amount of time hearing inappropriate or violent things, it can affect our thoughts, it can affect our feelings, and it can affect our behaviors as well. Does that mean that I'm saying no games? No, that's not what I'm saying. But should we put boundaries in place for ourselves to protect ourselves mentally as well as physically? Yes. Than that to me as your counselor is the fact that when I sign up for Roblox, I can put in any age that I want to. I can put in any year as my birthday.
Even one.
So change the age to whatever I want. Am I 13? No. But why is that a concern? If it's that easy for me to change the year of whatever birthday I want to put in, could any bad guy on the internet do the same exact thing?
Yes.
Yes, and try to like talk to you and get information from you, and could that be a dangerous situation?
Yes.
Yes. So need to be really, really careful about that and make sure that we're not giving information out to anybody online, because especially on Roblox, anybody in the world could be on there pretending to be a kid and try to get information from you. And so you have to be very careful about that, okay? A recap of what we talked about today. Number one, we got our breathing strategy, which is our coping skill of the month. Secondly, we talked about cyberbullying, what that looks like. We've also talked about some things to be mindful of with internet safety and gaming. And then we talked about the difference between a mean moment, a conflict, and bullying situation. Thank you so much for your attention today.